In the verse number 34, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, الرجال قوامون على النساء بما فضل الله بعضهم على بعض بما أنفقوا من أموالهم فالصالحات قانتات حافظات للغيب بما حفظ الله. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, الرجال قوامون على النساء. If you look at the meaning of this, the tafsir of this in different tafsirs, you'll be surprised how differently this has been translated. One tafsir I was reading last night, looking up one tafsir, and it said in Urdu, if I translate it said that men are the owners of women for a reason that God has given them superiority of brain, superiority of body, superiority of wealth, superiority of job, and woman is nothing but obedient servant. Yes, he says, there may be an occasional woman who has some brain, some intelligence. This is tafsir of Quran. Like that people have made so much, but actually what is a qawwam? A qawwam is intensive form of qaim in Arabic, which means one who is responsible for something, who takes care of something, is the qaim of that. So when Allah says you are qawwam al-nisa, that means you are responsible for their physical maintenance, for their protection, and for their moral behavior, moral responsibility. All the responsibility are on men. It doesn't mean that you are superior to them. And in the same verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that if you وَالَّذِي تَخَافُونَ نُشُوزَهُنَّ فَعِظُوهُنَّ وَاهْجُرُوهُنَّ فِي الْمَضَاجِعِ وَاضْرِبُوهُنَّ. This is another very important thing to know. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, if you get nushuz from your wife. Nushuz is bad behavior, willful bad behavior. Not she's like that, and she willfully wants to annoy you. She does bad behavior. That nushuz can be both sides. Nushuz can be from man, can be from woman. And she is doing marital obligations, breaking the marital obligations. If you find that nushuz, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala suggests here to ask 4 stages. First is fa'iduhunna. Give her good advice. More than hasan. Good advice. Remember the good days they all had together. Remember the day when we went to so-and-so holiday, how they had a good time. Come on, try to bring them up. If you fail, that doesn't happen, then next is wahjuruhunna fil madāji'. Separate your relationship with her from the bed. Don't share the bed with her. That's because this should send a very strong signal. In Islam, there are 6 billion people in the world, approximately 3 billion women. And this man, out of the 3 billion women in the world, there's only one woman with whom he has that kind of relationship. Husband-wife relationship. And you're cutting that. And that should send a strong signal. And that usually should bring her back. So things are getting bad. But if she continues, she still continues, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَضْرِبُوهُنَّ. Now there comes the thing, وَضْرِبُوهُنَّ. Again, if you go and look up the tafsir, a lot of tafsir will tell you, beat them up. That's not true. That's not true. Our Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he detested it. And he said several times, could any of you beat his wife as he would beat his slave and then lie with her in the heat? He said, never beat God's handmaids. This is a Buddha of the Sahih ibn Majah. But the Shani Nuzul, why this verse came is very interesting. There was a man called Zayd ibn Zubair, and his wife, his daughter was Habiba. He loved her. And he got her married to a man called Sa'd ibn Rabi'ah. One day when Sa'd was very angry with Habiba, he gave her one back. Good slap. She left the house, came to the father, and said, look what he has done. He slapped him back. He said, let's go to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So they went to Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam and said, she described, look what he has done. He hit me hard in my face like this, he slapped. But Prophet ﷺ said, come on, let's go. You hit him exactly the same way as he hit him in my presence. Let's go. Let's go. He has no right to do that. But then you hit him back in the same way in my presence. I'll come with you. So they are going, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sends this verse that I just said. And then this verse came, our Prophet ﷺ said, I wanted one thing, but God has willed another thing. And what God has willed must be best. Let's go back. You cannot take the right on this. Allah has permitted him now to take direction. But when there was Khutbatul Wida, the last pilgrimage, he said that beating should be resorted to only if the wife becomes guilty in an obvious manner, immoral conduct, and it should be done in a way not to cause pain. Not to cause pain, and it should be only symbolic. And most scholars say a toothbrush or a miswak. Salawat we have miswak. Or Shafi says, Imam says that he's more strict about it. He says no, a handkerchief. Folding a handkerchief and then one corner of a handkerchief. That is the beating, not the beating or the thrashing that is so common these days. Not only among Muslims, it's common. In fact, it's more common among non-Muslims, but still, Muslims are making use of it more. That is not allowed. And our Prophet ﷺ said, we never do that. Now, our Prophet ﷺ also said, those who are good among you, they will never do it. They will never beat their wife at all. They will never do it. Whatever, that, lightning or not, they will not do it at all. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala adds in the same verse here, that if they now فَإِنْ أَطَعْنُكُمْ فَلَا تَبْغُوا عَلَيْهِمْ سَبِيلًا. It's not a revenge you are taking, it's not a punishment you are giving. You are doing it only as an Islam, as a way of getting things better. And if they come around, then don't continue after فَلَا تَبْغُوا عَلَيْهِمْ سَبِيلًا. Then go find out something, some excuse to continue the fight or to reach her. Don't do that. Now, I just talked about, roughly we don't have time, I just talked about what men should do. And I'm sure sisters will be happy to hear that this is what men should do and how men should behave with their wives. But they cannot forget, this is both sides, they cannot forget that our Prophet ﷺ said in a hadith that if there's a woman and the husband looks at her, his wife, looks at his wife and feels happy. Every time he looks at her, he feels happy. That's because of her good looks, because of her behavior. She presents herself nicely to her husband. Then that woman is assured to go to paradise. She can go to paradise. And here in another hadith, our Prophet ﷺ said, if there's an obedient wife who obeys her husband, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said here, qanithat, he used the word qanithat. فَالصَّالِحَاتُ قَانِتَاتٌ. Qanithat is an obedient person who does obedience willingly, obedience happy. That's qanithat. And he said, if anybody is like that, a wife who is like that, all the birds of the air, all the fish of the water, all the angels of the sky are asking forgiveness for her from Allah subhanahu. Imagine that they're all asking forgiveness for her if she is being obedient to her husband. And he said that dua is certainly rejected, not accepted. Certain categories of people. One of them is escaped slave. If a slave runs away from the master. The other one, if you are drunk, then you are drunk. And one of them is if your husband is angry with you. If your husband is angry with you, Allah does not accept your dua. You can go on making dua after dua. Allah is not going to be happy are going to accept you as well. This is a relationship which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala simplifies in just one sentence. هُنَّ لِبَاسٌ لَكُمْ وَأَنْتُمْ لِبَاسٌ لَهُنَّ. They are your garment. They, the women, are your garment. And you men, you are their garment. What does the garment do? The first thing the garment does is, it sits on my body. Nothing comes between the garment and my body. Nothing should come between husband and wife. Unfortunately, when we see the divorce cases and other things, what comes is the children. What comes is the in-laws. They should not come in between husband and wife. Husband should know that wife is the closest, and wife should know husband is the closest to me. Closer than my daughters, than my sons, than my father and my mother. They're closer. Relationship should be close. Second thing that garment does, it hides the defects of your body. So a husband should hide any defect in his wife, and the wife should hide any defects in the husband. A garment protects you from the environment, from the heat, from the cold. So the husband should protect the wife, wife should protect the husband from the environment, society. He should be there on her side or on his side. And this is when we wear our clothes, we look better than if we are without clothes. With clothes, we are better. A married man, married woman is better than an unmarried woman, unmarried man. Happier and better, normally speaking, if marriage is taken as Islam wants us to have. And most important to end with is to end with the beginning of the end of the beginning surah, إِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ عَلَيْكُمْ رَقِيبًا. Remember, Allah is watching over you. Allah is watching over you all the time. What you do in your bedroom, what you do in your kitchen, what you do in your house, what you do in your husband's presence, what you do in your husband's absence, what you do in your wife's presence, what you do in your wife's absence. Allah is watching you. And remember that they are both equal. Allah does not give superiority of one over the other. They are equal. And the superiority is in أَكْرَمَكُمْ عِنْدَ اللَّهِ أَتْقَاكُمْ. In the eyes of Allah, superior is the one who has more taqwa, whether it's wife or whether it's husband. Firaun had a wife. Where is Firaun? Where is Firaun's wife? Lut had a wife. Where is Lut alayhi salam? And where is his wife? We all know that is Noah's wife. So it's not whose wife you are, whose husband you are, it's what you are. And I'm responsible for myself and not my wife. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us an understanding of our life, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make our life. ربنا تقبل منا انك انت السميع العليم. اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا. اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا. اللهم اغفر لكافة المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء والأموات إنك غافر الذنوب والخطيئات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد صلاة تحل بها القلب وتفرج بها الكرب ويجري بها رزقك من أمورنا وأمور المسلمين وبارك لنا على الدوام وعافنا واغفرنا واجعلنا آمنين ويسر لنا أمورنا مع الراحة لقلوبنا وأبداننا والسلامة والعافية في ديننا ودنيانا وآخرتنا وتوفنا على الكتاب والسنة واجمعنا معه يوم القيامة تحت لواء سيد المرسلين واسقنا من حوضه شربة هنيئة مريئة لا نزمع بعدها أبدا. اللهم حاسبنا حسابا يسيرا وادخلنا الجنة بغير حساب برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين. وأقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي.